months. This is actionable.
I haven't heard anything anyway, so.
Great. That thing looks pretty.
Yeah, no, it's,
from the peanut gallery, I think it looks nice.
Yes. Oh, go ahead.
I'll make a motion to approve the Lake Mills Area Ministerial Association request to use the courthouse grounds.
I'll second it.
Motion by Terry, seconded by Bill to approve the Lake Mills Area Ministerial Association to use the courthouse grounds December 10th, January 10th, 2019. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you, gentlemen. That's the official piece I gotta get stamped.
Approved, then?
Yep.
Yep, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And Christmas. I don't think I'll be here. Where you going?
Oh. No. You meant where you going for Thanksgiving.
Where you going? We're not done with you.
I knew what he meant.
That was close. Thank you.
See you later.
Is the audit just for temporary?
Well, this is a new law that's passed by the, anyway, it's a new law that we have to do a post-election audit, and these are the results of the post-election audit.
Once again. What do we have here?
Thank God we got somebody up there passing new law.
Yeah, it's not like there's, and what we're doing right here is assuming that they've got everything right.
Well, you have the results from the tape and the results that the people hand counted.
Yeah.
So, and they match.
Mm-hmm.
There's no.
But basically we're taking your word for it.
Well,
Which
you're
is
more
fine.
than welcome to come to the count.
No,
We're taking the machine's word for it.
And it isn't a criticism of you. This is just unless we're going to be there in on the process with you, we don't know what's going on.
But if you were in the situation of Broward County, wouldn't this be important?
Oh, that's how they caught it, yes.
But then at that point,
This isn't how they caught it. Then they had to do this.
yeah, and I'm guessing their supervisors they're probably full-time supervisors, and I'm willing to bet they all were in there.
Yeah.
The whole time.
No, it's just another piece of work, not necessary piece of work we'd have to do.
So that's just an approved one.
I'll make a motion to approve the post-election audit report and auditor certification.
I'll second it.
Motion by Bill, second by Terry to approve the audit report and certification. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Okay, open the public hearing.
Once again, let me repeat how much I appreciate everything you guys do.
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing for the sheriff's office, budget amendment.
Well,
Approve it.
yeah, we're trying to buy some equipment on a lease.
Over multiple years.
Yes.
Motion by Terry, and seconded by myself to open the public hearing for equipment purchase for the sheriff's office. Any public comment?
Deputy Dresser's the one who did all our homework on this whole thing, so that's why he's doing this.
So the top quote, the $18,000 one, that's for the body worn cameras, and the other one is for the car computers and for the in-car camera system. Should be a 187. Just the top page is the first quote, and then there's 2 pages for the other quote.
4 pages on 2 sheets.
Yeah, it's printed front and back. I messed up when I printed them. But and what we're proposing is a 3-year on the body worn and a 5-year on the in-car cameras.
And this is lease.
This is lease. Yep. Yep.
Is it lease to own or
It's a lease.
with buyout?
Yeah, I think there's like a $250 per computer buyout at the end, but the plan is you would keep renewing because they say the life of the laptop computers is about 5 and the life of the body worn cameras is 3, which is why the body worn is only a 3-year lease versus the 5-year. So,
What happens to it if they wear out? It just seems like a camera should last longer.
Well,
bouncing around the car.
they bounce around the cars and they get a lot of dust and it's just hard on them. It's not like it's sitting on your desk all the time.
And the body worns, I mean, the battery's life starts going bad on them, and depending on other stuff that you're doing, I guess, if you're gonna scuffle with somebody, get scratched, whatever. But this program here too, it's a Haas program, so they take care of the equipment. If there's something wrong with it, they automatically come within 24 hours. We got a replacement, or they put it back in the car. They do at no expense with the Haas.
So all the maintenance is included in the price.
Yep, that's all included in the price with that. And that's installed in the car, that's everything, all to go. Which with our down payment, it would be like, I think we figured, $35,898 a year for 5 years, basically.
The end cameras in the cars, do they just take the forward picture, or do they have back camera?
Forward and in the rear where the prisoner is. And then now, currently we have Taser Axon body cameras. We have Digital Ally car cameras. So we got 2 different videos that you got to download and burn. This is all Panasonic. The computer's Panasonic. The body camera's Panasonic. And so you'll have body camera footage and car camera footage simultaneously, side by side, and it'll all be intertwined together so you can watch basically live. Right, it's all one system. Yep, it's all one system. So, and that seems to be what a lot of people are trying to go to. The Patrol has Panasonic. Forest City, I think, has something different, but the Patrol likes their Panasonic cameras. So. And everybody's got Panasonic laptops.
They see the videos on the news, and they always have everything forward. You can't see what's going on behind, and it would seem to be much better for everybody involved if all views were.
You can get 360 view, but that starts tying up a lot of data space too. But yeah, there would be 2 cameras in the car plus our body worn. Wherever we go, that'll be running simultaneously too.
So, how do your cameras that you wear, how do they automatically come on at a certain point?
These we gotta turn on automatically, whereas the new ones, they will automatically turn on when we activate lights, whatever, like our car cameras do now.
Oh, so when your lights in your car go on, our camera automatically.
Our camera in our car comes on, or if the gun lock gets unlocked, it automatically will trigger. Or you can set different points, like if you open the back door, so they know you're putting a prisoner in, automatically they'll kick the door on. Or
the camera in the car, isn't that on all the time if the car is moving or whatever? Or?
When you activate the lights.
Only when you activate the lights?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
I would assume they would have been on all the time in case, because sometimes you get
Not to
surprised.
question
That'd be a lot of
not to question your,
Right. And there's a setback. I think you can set it back to a minute prior to activating your lights or whatever. So, I mean,
What happens if there's an incident where you don't use the lights?
On this new system, like if we get in a crash or something we hadn't activated, there's a sensor in there and it goes back and then it records. So.
Well, I'm all for it. I think to me it's a great insurance policy.
Well, right. I mean, currently we have cameras that are on the fritz, and for officer safety and
Protection. I mean,
right, protection for the officer and for the county.
Absolutely.
So, but
It's gotta help in our court case.
yes. I mean, because we always get subpoenas for video evidence, and you hate telling them, "Well, I don't have car camera video." They think you're hiding something. And reality, it was on fritz and was working. So.
And this is something that was already in your budget, right?
This is not in our budget. So my plan is, we're gonna take income from the jail, and we're gonna lease this property based on the income from our jail. Right now, we're running for the last 6 or 7 months, we've averaged about $20,000 a month as far as income goes. And out of that 20,000, we get 12,000, and the county gets 8,000. So that's what we're talking about leasing these cameras and systems with. So it's not taxpayer money; it's money that the jail has generated for us.
Is that actual? Are you netting that? Is that your cash flow?
This was figured out
I'm just
by.
saying, we sometimes proves okay. So that's what I'm getting at.
Yep. Well, so this is. So the first year, or first month, when it was just our prisoners, this was the money that was brought in. The second month,
That's fine. Okay.
It goes all the way, and then,
It's brought in, yeah.
yep, and then when we get into after we took in Hancock County, that's what it's been averaging.
Okay. 20,000.
Okay.
And then the county gets 40% of that, and the sheriff's department gets 60% of that. But we have to spend it on money that will benefit the jail and or the prisoners in some way. So we do a lot of transports. So we're getting all these things for the jail, the car, plus our squad cars. So,
I have no qualms.
and then the computers, I don't know, did you talk about computers at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's a newer version. Forest City PD just went to the same computer. Hancock County did. It's a newer version of what we got.
The other money that they're gonna use is from the
Yeah,
STEP program.
I got $4,200 from STEP each year for the next 5 years, so that'll be another $21,000 towards it. 4 car cameras. We're doing equipment instead of overtime.
That's pretty much pays for everything.
no.
Little short.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So that's
Well,
what
that would
money
be,
towards it.
20,000 times is 100. That's 120,000.
No, 20,000 for 4,200 a year, 21,000 total for
Right.
5 years.
For step, but then
For
you
step.
talk about
Yeah.
income.
So there's 5 years at 20,000 from the jail. There's 100.
Right, yeah. Oh yeah, that'll pay, yeah,
120,000.
yep, yeah. And like you said, we do tons of transports, and when we got a female in the car, camera's always running, or body camera, one of the two, so to protect us, so.
Well, even when it's guys,
Right.
it's just nice to have backup there.
There'll be more on that one. The wackos you get now. Okay. Any other comments, questions?
I have to admit, it's sad to hear the business is so good.
I agree. I agree.
No, I
Make a motion to close the public hearing then.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second.
By Bill, second by Terry, to close the public hearing for equipment for sheriff's office. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Can't say for sure, but it'll happen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want me to put on the-
Okay. Did that right, and then we gotta go to M. What's that? Oh, there, that's it.
You're going out the wrong way.
It's under. Is it?
It's when you're in S, it's so far down.
Hello.
We're ready for you if you come up.
Okay, sounds good.
Want to approve the contract to Jason Westergaard, reclass?
She just has something she
Oh,
wants
she
to
does,
sign,
okay,
so.
all right. Set the information hearing for DD 10 and 11?
She's got all that. Oh,
Is this their office?
Dr. Keller brought that in.
Oh, she's resigning. Oh, I see. Okay. This is, oh, I forgot. Yeah. So I suppose we better receive that.
That's under open form then.
That's the resignation letter, right?
Yeah. Medical examiner.
Take care. The board of health. Take care of it.
Well, I mean, I don't need a copy of that. This probably needs to be received also.
Well,
Because you still appoint these people. So
True.
you'll need to appoint.
talk with Sandy, it's gonna be tough to fill.
And the doctor, Big Nels at Albert Lee.
Forms that it, I forgot to bring the letter with me. Probably has it, but this one through Scott down. So, our compensation board chairman.
Done this year.
What's that?
His Harley's been this year. His term.
Well, off the top of my head, but if he's stepping down,
Doesn't matter.
it's good.
Well, that's the technique before the end of the year. He was stepping down first of the year, and that's not the end of the
So
year.
you guys got something.
We have one more time.
Good morning.
Morning. How's it going today?
Good. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't have much today. I did hear some compliments from our snow removal job over the weekend, and so, credit goes to the guys. They did a nice job, and I appreciate it, and it's nice to hear that other people appreciate their job they're doing.
Yeah.
We did have our K-19 box color bridge is open. They got that open last week, so that rounds out the construction for the year just before the snow. So moving into winter, just regular.
How many we complete then?
Well, it depends on what you count. We got 4 bridges knocked out, and then 3 other major culvert replacements. So a really pretty good year considering the spring, lasted forever with the snow, and by the time we got going, all the rain through the year, we did pretty good, I think. So, I don't know, they had several jobs open a couple times, just waiting for the right conditions to haul dirt or backfill or start the project or whatever, so Mark was juggling a lot. And really pretty good summer for the conditions.
I have nothing.
Neither.
Alrighty.
Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I just proceed.
What's that? What did the one say? Lots of on the weekend, the other miles.
There.
This is Chris.
They're ready for you, please.
Okay, thank you. Hey.
Hey.
I have nothing that's not on the agenda.
The agenda then. Take the Westgard reclass of DD to 49.
Carlos got that.
That's the case, the easiest thing would be to do it by yourself. Yeah, that's the easiest.
Oh, you put price down.
Not on that one? I'm sorry, I didn't even look at it.
He has a standard price, doesn't he?
It depends. Like when he was doing DD1, he did it by $2 an acre. Sometimes it's just the time, and that might be cheaper. So I'm sorry, I didn't look at it.
Yeah.
And I think it still worked out to be pretty cheap.
You're at all
So far.
county line, I think 42 or is this? Okay, so you
So
sold
it's
it
last,
with
it's been
their
there,
side.
I think it's been good.
There's a fact, yeah.
The asset to do a solid quote, you may have.
See, that's the thing, you know, it's one thing if it's, you know, melts off by the end of the day or something, and then
This would be
it's insane. You don't get it.
I would hope so. It's not that big of a district, so. I think it's more. Yeah. I don't know who all has right here, but that's where it is.
I have north and east of Blacktop.
Yeah, it's both.
Crosses the Blacktop.
Yep. Okay.
Sandy Morales is the vote for me. I don't know whether she does or not, because I'm on the ballot.
Okay.
So I go that far with it. That's 2 out of 3 takedowns.
If you can't do it, you want me to do it?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve, Jacobson Westergaard for reclassification.
Yeah, I don't think Carrie has to touch you. I think it's
Motion by Bill, second by Terry to approve the reclass contract for DD 49 with Jacobson Westergaard. All in favor, say aye. Opposed?
Hopefully I can get this done in a couple minutes. DD11, I have a preliminary report. Have you seen it, Terry? Okay. What I want to do is send a letter. Well, I want to set an informal hearing because I don't know how far we want to go. But it's $1 million Well, there's 4 options.
We're
So
just talking about the upper end.
we are talking about just the upper end.
Okay.
What I'd like to do is send a letter to the landowners with a copy of the preliminary report and a copy of, I've done estimates based on each 4. Just in the main tile, yes.
As reclassified.
Yes. Just the people in the main tile area. And
This is outside of or off Highway 9, east of Thompson.
Oh, yeah, okay.
yeah. So I did run estimates based on the 4 options, what each landowner would pay. I want to send those with. I'm working on getting what a remonstrance would be. And I want them to have all the information before they come in for this informal hearing. So,
As long as they don't send it out to the entire district.
nope, this is just the main tile. And I can't imagine any of them are going to go for it. Not one. Mr. Thompson on the one will owe $452,000.
That's how much.
I don't know. Just based on his parcel. So,
We've got about 300 days.
so,
It's a couple of.
and that's just the first option. You know, it just keeps getting higher in there.
One section, and you open some at the top end too.
So,
He's the one pushing it.
He is?
Yeah, he's the one.
does he know how, but maybe he doesn't know how much it will cost.
He has an idea.
Oh, does he?
last time.
Okay, I don't know. So I just want them to have all the information. I don't.
So how long
want-
do you need to do?
I want to do this December 4th
Okay.
at 10 o'clock. And that way, hopefully we'll get people before they would maybe go south, since it's the week after. Because it's informal.
Oh, it's a formal
Yep.
letter. Okay.
I'm gonna send a letter. I will probably try to get something. I don't think I want to put it in the paper because it's just informal, and my letter is going to be just specific to this. And so,
No, Bill already knows there's something happening.
oh, most definitely. I just don't want any surprises, and I don't want them to all jam in here that day and have all these questions. I'm hoping that they can get something answered before they come in. So that's what I want to try to do. So if that's okay with you.
December 4th at 10?
Yes. Does somebody want to make a motion on that?
Okay, the motion agreement set this informal, informational hearing date for
And it should be just, this is just the DD11.
the DD11 improvement project.
Yes.
Okay, I'll set the informational hearing for the DD11 improvement project for December 4th.
I'll second it.
Motion by Terry, second by Bill to set the informational hearing for DD 11, December 4th, 10 o'clock a.m. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Yep.
Thank you.
Morning, men.
Morning.
Copy for you guys. Well, I still didn't make any copies. Just not completed, so I'll need it back. But do you want me to make one for you? Sure. I'll be right back.
So in our counter proposal, two things that we're looking at are the wage increase and the duration problem.
Yep.
Last time we did 2 years.
That was to get it in sync with the rest of them.
Right.
one question I have is where do you guys think we should go on insurance?
It's not negotiable.
It's not negotiable.
It's not part of it. You can't have it as part of the negotiation.
This is just kind of
They
a,
changed that last year.
like a very basic, and then we need to have probably Mike Galloway in to help us with the new laws, because
Laws in effect.
Derivatives of that's one of the things.
Yes, we read
That
that.
is-
So when, according to Galloway, then when we discuss these,
well,
what good is any of this until we can talk about any of this?
right. So we just, like I said, today is supposed to be, like you say, a perfunctory offer back, and then we actually have a closed session where we talk to the guys.
I'm not arguing this, but how do we have our closed session and talk about anything of substance if we can't?
We can delay that until we have some discussion.
Like I said, Mike Galloway kind of needs to be here to explain it all to you.
So more than likely, after our counter offer, it's going to be a little bit till we can have that sit down discussion.
Well, this was all for naught. You wasted your time, in my opinion. And I just say,
We have to do this.
I know that.
We can do the counter proposal part as far as, they ask for 6% and then we can,
But then I think what we should do is if we have to do this by stinking bureaucracy law. And please don't take offense to this. This is just a third. Let's just offer them nothing and then we'll get the ball rolling.
well, they went for 6,
We
so
don't-
we have to go for 0, so we can meet in between, right?
So
You know what you're gonna get. I mean, I'm not,
that's the toughest part of this. We
Yeah,
have a bunch
well-
of guys that are really good at their jobs, and we have perfunctory things we have to do.
And they can say that none of the benefits are on the table. You can't negotiate it. But if they're not good enough, they're all good enough, most people are good enough to get a job somewhere else where they have the benefits.
Well,
So-
basically,
so-
so if they don't, what the law says and what the book says is basically if something isn't covered in their contract and then they have to follow what's in the policy book. So,
But I'm saying that, technically the benefits are still on the table, just not talked about. I mean,
I think we need to wait for Mike Galloway before we have this conversation.
alright. Well, they're not on the table because we can't. But they are on the table because, well, that's what reality is.
Well, they're it's what's in the handbook.
ridiculous is what it is. Okay, so the trouble is, the public won't understand. I saw it was 0%.
But this is what we do every year. I mean, we tell them that it's 0 and then they come back and give them, and then negotiate.
So according to that would be the 0, and that's what we need a motion for that.
Yeah,
I guess
to accept.
This is not really what to worry about. It's just,
Yeah, to accept this proposal. Yep.
But no, she just filled
Same
it.
as 2 years ago.
Did you fill it?
I just put 1 year contract and we can discuss that later.
So that'd be 2020?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll make a motion to counter offer 0% for a 1 year contract.
I'll second.
Motion by Terry, seconded by Bill to counter offer secondary roads, proposal of 0% increase of wages for duration of 1 year. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed?
So do you wanna
I'll be,
wait until
We'll probably
that
have to
guy?
let you know when we're ready to actually sit down.
Sounds good.
do you want to leave your cell phone number in my office? That way I can give you a call and we can figure out a time between you and us and Mike Galloway.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. Be careful on the road home, bros.
Always. They're good at what they.
The guy that cleans the blacktops over there by Buffalo, they're rough.
You go to Cassup County and look at theirs.
No, don't worry. That way too.
Okay. Let's finish up open forum. Anything else you want to talk about?
Let me just check on this real quick.
Wish I could transport myself back 100 years, sitting on the negotiation. Supervisors and workers, 100 years ago. See how it went?
Yeah, it would be fun to have that knowledge.
Yeah.
Just sign that.
This is the updated comparison list then, that's last year.
Discuss this. Sort of offset.
We'll discuss it. See what I can make comparison.
Apples for apples. Do you want to stand focused on that?
Yes, please.
You got to do receipt. It's not big.
It's not the big one.
So you got to be careful.
I have grabbed their own money.
We're pretty much done, Mary, except
Yeah,
for approved semi-monthly claims. Now talk to somebody.
Okay. Thanks.
I was gonna ask you. Yeah, I'll look at what it is now. Just remember what the one shows.
They can see that. I didn't look at it. Is his, like Bill's family groups, is that always a 2-week bill on them, or exactly that? Is that sure goes again to the income?
Do you want me to make copies for you?
Yeah, maybe that's,
Can you,
Do you want
make
to?
it fit on, yeah, can you make it fit on one page or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
unless, is there, like that right side, what's on the right side?
This last part,
Well, like the last part of the spreadsheet. to the
like
right.
benefits, labor agreement, longevity, paid leave.
I don't know if that's really, I don't think that part matters much. Maybe if he just did vertical, if he could just fold it in half and only do the left side, would that be enough, you think?
Do it all, that's fine, yeah.
With all that.
It should just be one of those.
What else? So you can end up here.
That's what it is.
So
That was good. We keep all these things. Well, it's this one.
So he must not have been in there or something. Send it to those, it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, right, they were all.
Fresh my memory, just the Veterans Board, the board, do they hire or is it our appointment?
Was there,
Yeah.
they hired him.
How come that is different, Carla?
What's that? They don't. You appoint them. You appoint the board members. You're welcome.
Yeah, no, that was
Chat. Highlight. I can see it.
I just remember seeing it in there before. It's
You're
not-
welcome.
I shall highlight them all for you anyway.
When do you guys want to start doing budget meetings?
Has the comp board discussed when they're gonna meet at all? I suppose Harley, he's stepping down, so.
I'll call Harley today.
Did he say on his letter when he's retiring?
I talked to him on the phone, and the letter is laying on the counter upstairs. And I was gonna open it last night and got distracted and forgot about it.
Can you, when you get home, could you take a picture of that letter and send it, text it to me or something?
I don't was expecting a lot, but I'll try.
Okay. I'd hate to inconvenience you or anything, but
It might be time sensitive.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm,
Because if he's through the end of the year, his term, which would be the end of the year,
Last year, we didn't do meetings until it was like January 16th.
I think that's kind of late,
Too late. And
just my opinion.
so
It's
years
up to them.
before, so we've done, 2 years we've done them in January. And the years before that, we did them like December, like
Part of it is
18,
that Glenn
19.
Hagenson goes south, so if they can do it soon enough, he can probably be here.
Mm-hmm.
But if they wait too long, then he's not back till.
Yeah. Well, I can, if you can give me, maybe I'll just call him. I'll just call her.
I suppose,
Well, I will do it as soon as I get home.
should we have it on our agenda next week to discuss his replacement at least for
To
next year?
appoint somebody.
Discussion, we don't have to appoint somebody, just discussion.
Well, depending on what the letter
He
says.
said he was gonna retire, but I don't know if that meant immediately.
I'll just call him this afternoon and then I'll,
We need to probably discuss who's that replacement gonna be eventually. I'll make a motion to approve semi-monthly county claim with
Motion by Terry, second by Bill, excuse me, second by Bill to approve the semi-monthly county claims. All in favor, say aye.
I,
Opposed? Aye.
all day, he's got that.
Yeah, I tell you, it's just,
Get your pet.
okay. Make it one again, what are you doing this?
Oh, really, I'm going, how about if I just.
One more, Bill.
What's that?
He did.
Oh, you did, yeah, no, I'm good. You already helped him through that, so.
Forget that. Notice we're on something, semi-monthly county claims, and he's still back on, number 8,
Yeah.
doing his research. Very good. Anything else on open forum then?
I know.
I suppose we got our letters from the supervisor's district meeting. I didn't open it yet.
You're the only one who got it, so
Okay.
you might want to share it. Although it did come in an email from ISAC too, so.
Yeah. So it is on December 6th, at the Elks Lodge as usual. Thursday, December 6th. Is the
What day did you say?
December 6th on a Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Is the 7th the
What day do we have,
drainage district?
we have the, WHW?
Stakeholder of the meeting.
No, I'm talking about just WHW.
That's
That's for 12.
It's
It's
at
at 12. I got a hard test that morning, so I gave that one either.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, what's her name, Jan Ikus is gonna be there from, GHS.
It's in Northwood.
Next week, it's hard on her, she on her schedule.
I'll just give you my phone to record that.
Where is the meeting?
Northwood.
It is Northwood, okay. Well, if we, always take the recorder and record it, I guess.
Okay.
I don't got less anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Life is easy now.
So we can start this meeting at 7 o'clock every morning.
If you would like
Let's
to.
not get so carried away.
If you would like to, I can be here.
Just asking.
wake up at 6 every morning, so it doesn't matter.
And I woke up at 3:30.
There, Mike, hand me your thing. You want me to highlight yours for you too?
Boy, service.
That's small.
So I suppose we have to post that for two of us.
I'll challenge you on that one. Because we don't post when we go to meetings in the morning. Like ISAC meetings.
No,
It's a ministerial meeting, you know, it's what it's called.
Well, certainly doesn't hurt.
No.
Not a big deal. If they want to chase us down over their fine.
or like when we run the meetings in the car all together before. Suppose that means we have to allow seats for all the media. So we'll probably have to take a bus or something maybe, because I would assume that
I understand the purpose behind the open meetings laws, but
I do, yeah, but
I pretty much guarantee you there's 100% miscompliance on that.
it, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're
You just
behind the scenes plotting the demise of
Yeah, but
Winnipeg
sometimes you
County,
wander off, you know, when there's two of you around. Sometimes you wander off into
conversation,
conversation and
yeah,
don't
before
need
you know
to.
it, you're,
Yeah. So,
it just, yeah.
So I think I can make it to the district supervisor meeting, but that next day I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to the IEDA. Are you guys going to district supervisor?
Yeah, I planned on it. I was gonna go to the IEDA.
those are one of the ones that I think are, I probably should go. That probably will. What day is it?
It's a Thursday, December 6th, the day before the drainage district, or drainage association. You did report this year.
Would you like to?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm still on number 8. Just kidding.
Just try and keep up.
So we have 7, so.
It's your kind of key. Well, I'm gonna go.
Oh, you want me to do the report?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's why you get paid the big bucks.
The way it was going last night,
Well, I'll do it.
the way it was going last night at about 9:30, I don't think I could have even recovered last year's report because my computer was weird. So I had no internet, I had no, it wouldn't restart, it just sat there and spun all night. Got up at 3:30 this morning, did a hard restart, and then did an update with Windows Defender, and everything was okay.
Well, if they talked about some hard issues, it would make it a lot easier to go, but
Well,
it's, you know,
there's been some pretty good subjects in our back and forth. When we give our reports, that's when a lot of the stuff comes out, how we share the network. You know, that's like comparing.
And on your highlight years too, where you're gonna go with the jobs. So,
It's gonna make you feel better. But there's others you think you want to
I
compare
did,
to?
I just got the ones that all border us. As far
The
as-
other one that I
There are,
in the past would be Franklin because they're the same population.
yeah, there's,
Higher.
and is Jill there with you? Get that checked or? Okay, all right, yeah, bye.
So you need to make a copy of that to have for our records.
I can make one if you want me to.
It's gotta be approved as a claim.
Gonna go with that. The DD,
That, I have that, that's a book.
someone go with that. Was it 2 years ago? You got some really good information.
Yeah,
yeah, EDA,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go with that too.
that Friday's always tough. So I have other meetings that day.
I go with that one.
Times I've gone from there, go back up here to go to a meeting. Not push.
What's the date on that one again?
Seven. Yeah,
Seven. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's,
don't highlight it on the phone.
yeah, would you highlight that on this one? Are you being sarcastic?
Oh. That reminds me of an episode of Big Bang Theory. Sheldon's asking, Benny, are you being sarcastic? No. Are you being sarcastic about that? No.
Yeah. Nice sarcastic overtone to it all.
I was just waiting forever all these things to be taken care of.
Anything else?